Hey everyone, I am sorry I have been a little bit out of touch. Pardon me. Unfortunately, I lost some of the video for this album, but I'm going to go through what I think we're missing, and then I do have some additional video that comes after this that I can show you, but in order to catch up, I'm going to have to show you where we're at. And so at the last point, we had done the all of the matting. We hadn't done any of the decoration, and we hadn't done the side inserts. I did two different styles of side inserts, one of which I have the video to show you how to make, the other one I don't. So I'm going to pull out, this is the one I don't. So let me just push this a little to the side so I can show you. These are very easy, fortunately, so I don't think you'll have any trouble making one. Actually, you'll need, how many do you need? 3. You need 3 like this. Open it up. This tie is just a piece of the hand-dyed silk ribbon. You could use anything you like. Of course, twine would be good if you're doing a country style thing, or a little burlap ribbon. Of course, I've tied it so tight now I can't get it off. Hang on. Let me pull it to where I can see it. My goodness, what did I do? Okay, there we go. I think we have it now. Okay. This is not actually attached. I just ran it through the grommet, like that. So if you want to attach it and not use the grommet, certainly you could do that. All this is a single sheet that has been scored, folded in half. All 4 of the corners have been rounded, and then it's been matted. So very easy. I don't think you'll have any trouble with it. Whoop, hit my light, sorry. Hope that didn't deafen you. Okay, so it's 12, so you can take the full width of your 12 by 12 cardstock by 7 and a half, about 7 5/8, give or take. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut it, the full width, the 12 inches, by 7 5/8, and then you're going to score it, I don't know, let's see, at 6, of course, duh, it's 12, so you're going to score it at 6, fold it in half, then you're going to punch a hole here, and you can either use grommets like I did, or you could use hole reinforcements, whatever you like, or you don't even have to put a hole here. You could put your ribbon behind the mats and then just tie it. Okay, so you're gonna, then I left my mats square rather than rounding them, because I was at the point of using just whatever I had left of the size, so it wasn't really quite big enough, I felt like, to round it. So let's see, I would, if I were you, if you can, cut your mat 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. Mine are a little bit smaller because I was just using what I had. You can see on the back it's quite a bit smaller. And then on the inside, what I did is I used a double mat for square image, and that is 4 inches square for the inner mat and 5 inches square for the outer mat. And then I used a piece of the stripe cut apart for the bottom, okay? And that's all there is to that, and you're gonna need 3 of these, all right? And then you're gonna need 3. Now, if you like these and you have enough paper, you could do 6 of them, but I did 3 like this and 3 of the other style, which I'll show you, and I do have a video on that of how to make them. I only put the ribbon ties on the 3 that were made like this because I felt as though any more than that on this book, I don't know if you can see, would have just been too frou-frou, too many ribbons. That 3 was enough, okay? So I'm going to go through and show you what I've done for some of the inserts and decorations because, as I said, I just don't have the footage. But nothing's very difficult. You shouldn't have any trouble making any of these things. This, of course, is I showed you before, is just from the ephemera and journaling tags, and then I put a few little flowers that I had in my stash. And this is the only flowers I believe I used throughout, were these ones. They all came in a package together. I think I got them at Michael's, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so I have here just a large photo mat, which I punched decoratively. And again, you can make all of these any size you want as long as they fit in the pocket. This one is 5.5 by 7.5. The mat is 5 by 7. And again, I used a Martha Stewart punch, and the back is just matted plain with the corners rounded. And this is the 1/2-inch corner rounder from Wear Memory Keepers. Okay, so that goes in there. And then these are the smaller of the journaling cards. I used one of those on the back, on the front. On the back, I just used a little strip and one of the stickers from the sticker sheet. And then the inside, I just used a plain cream cardstock. So what this is a piece that's 8 by 6, scored at 4 inches, fold it in half, take your corner rounder, chomp the 4 corners, and then again I matted it with one of the smaller journaling cards on the outside, and the inside is plain cardstock, and that is 5.5 by 3.5 with the corners rounded. Okay, so there's that. This is something very similar. Actually, you know what? I'm saying that's a smaller journaling card. I think it's a larger one that I cut down. It is, because that's a smaller one. So I cut that down to 3 5/8 by 5 5/8 and rounded the corners. Okay, this is one of the smaller cards. This little booklet was made the same way this one was, but I did not round the edge here. I used one of the larger journaling cards. I cut it in half to make the mats, and I forgot to put the magnets underneath, so I used these little stickers to hide the magnets, to hold it closed. You could use a tie if you prefer. Okay, and this one is 4.5 by 3.5, so this was a 7-inch piece, scored at 3.5, folded, matted with one of the small journaling cards, and the outer corners were rounded. On the inside, I used 2 halves of a large card and magnets to hold it closed, and then I glued it here and here. I hope you can see this. I glued it here and here just to make a tuck spot, and I put this little tag that I made on the inside. I mean, in the tuck. And the tag is just a piece of the Patterns and Solids, which is 5.5 by 3.5. This is one of the small journaling cards. This is one of the stickers. I put a grommet and a piece of ribbon, and this is a little garment pin with a little bow charm that I had in my stash. The garment pin's Tim Holtz. And the back is matted with just a solid cardstock, and I used my decorative corner chomper, the scallop, to make the top. Okay, easy way to make a nice tag. Okay, and then on the inside, all right, let's see. Here, we made, I don't know if you saw me do it, so I'm just gonna kind of cover some of these things. This is just a little strip of paper that I put another strip of paper on top just to make a little tiny tuck spot. If you remember, this mat was short, so I had to put something else there. And that's how I did that. And these are just a couple of the journal tags, journal cards. And then this is the number 1 from the number sheet. Oh, it's pouring rain. I hope you can hear me. For that, so that's very simple for that page. For this page, here's our number, and then I just glued down some cut-aparts from the cut-apart sheet. And these are just, this is one of the large journal cards, and then I made a photo mat. Again, you can make this any size that fits. This one is 4.5 by 6, and I just matted it with the decorative paper on one side and the cream cardstock on the other side. And this is just one of the cards that goes in there. Okay. All right, and then here I have another one of the numbers, and here's another one of the numbers and a couple of the flowers. And this is just a photo mat, plain on the back, and it's one of the journal, the large journal cards on the front. On the inside, I've got the number 4 and another one of the cards. These journaling and ephemera cards are just one, you know, they're great. There's just an easy way to immediately add things to your book without having to do any work, literally. This was the belly band. And what I ended up doing, instead of actually matting the belly band, is I made this very large tag. And it is, let's see, upside down, about 6 by 4, 6 by 4. I just angled the top, put in a grommet, piece of ribbon, and this snowflake, which is just on a little piece of twine. And then I put down a doily that I had inked, some cheesecloth. Here's a little torn book page here. This was a fussy cut, and what I did is I put it on a thick piece of cardstock to give it a little height. Here is one of the stickers, and I put that on a piece of cardstock, and then it's held up with foam tape, and then a few little flowers and some gems. Very, very simple, but effective, I think. And it's also not too bulky, so there's no problem with getting this page closed. All right. And this one, here's our number 5. This is the double pocket, and in the front I just have one of the journaling and ephemera cards, and in the back I just have a photo mat. Plain on, oh, I didn't even mat the back of that one. Maybe go back and do that. Okay, and then on this page, this is an envelope, or not an envelope, but like a trifold. And I just matted it with the green, and this is a border from the cut apart, another from the cut apart, one of the small journaling cards, and one of the numbers. That's the number 6. Here's the number 7. Some of these I left loose. This one is all the way down, this one's all the way down. And then in here we have another photo mat and one of the cards. And this is the other style of side pocket insert, which I have another video to show you how to make. And it was running out of paper at this point, so I haven't matted these yet, but I'll probably go back and add just some plain mats there. And you can see I pieced this, but I'll show you how to do that when we get to it. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now, this page is an envelope. It's got the number. It's just a photo mat inside with a little stamp on it. A sticker here, some of the cut aparts here, and one of the inserts, and just a little tag that I made the same way I made the other one, with just my corner chomper, and there's nothing on the back of that. There goes that. And on this page we have our waterfall, and they're plain on the back. Like that. And some flowers. Did I show you that? I didn't. So these two I left as tuck spots, again with just photo mats inside. This was a cut apart from the main sort of signature page, and just plain on the back. And this one is a little booklet, very similar to the one we did earlier on the front page. And one of the stickers. And again, I need to come back and add some solids to that. Okay, here we have a pocket, and this just has a couple of the ephemera cards in it, and another pocket here with a couple of the ephemera cards and another of the little booklets with a sticker on it. Like that. And this page was so cute, I added next to nothing to it. It's just got the number and a couple of flowers. This has the number, and the number was quite large, so I made it as a tuck spot and just inserted one of the ephemera cards into it. This one here is quite plain, just the number and a flower. Here's another belly band. I'm not going too fast for you. This little sticker I put up on foam just to act as a stop so this card doesn't go all the way through. And it's got, it's another little booklet. Be a nice place for a large photo mat. And then I just glued down some of the stickers and then the number 15. Here's another just large photo mat tucked into the number. Another sticker here. And on this one, I have one of the journal cards. And then this is a tag that has a little pocket on the front. And I hadn't decided yet if I'm going to punch this and put a ribbon in it or not. I hadn't decided. And then inside is just another little tag that I made with one of the stickers. And that's a sticker. And just a little piece that I cut from the paper. And that's what's tucked into the pocket on the tag. And then the back of the tag. That's that. Okay. And then another large photo mat just tucked into the 18 there. And then here's another very large tag. This is a belly band, and again I put the little tiny sticker on foam tape just as a stop. And this is one of the stickers. Actually, it's two of the stickers, front and back. And then let me give you the size. This is 4 by 7 plus the tab. Used my corner chomper there, rounded these. This has just a torn scrap of the paper, a torn book page, a doily, a piece of the striped cut apart, another piece of the striped cut apart with a torn edge, and that's all to make that big tag. Okay, and then here we have a tuck spot. And this is another one of the booklets, which I got a little bit fancier on. It looks like that's lifting up, I think. Oh, it is lifting up because it's a tuck spot. It's been a while. Okay, so that just tucks in there. And then on the inside, I put the plain cream-colored cardstock and then a little strip up here from the stripe cut apart, I believe that was, and a couple of stickers. And then a sticker on the back. Okay, and then this I just left plain, and this is, I don't know if you can see, this was fussy cut here, and then just a tuck, and there we just looked at that. This I left plain because it was just so cute. Here's a little pocket that we made, and this is just one of the cards. It's matted green here. This is one of the cards, and I just put foam tape on 3 sides. And then inside I have one of the stickers, that's a tag, and then one of the journaling cards tucked in. Okay. And then in this pocket, again, I added some flowers. I added the big sticker from the sticker sheet. Here's another one of the tags with the pockets, and I just put some of the stickers and a mat on the back, and a photo mat that I made one of the large journal cards out of, or matted it with. Okay, and then here, another photo mat just tucked in. Here's another belly band with another sticker up on foam. And what I did here is, these are the stickers from the sticker sheet. This is a sticker from the sticker sheet and a few flowers. And then this tag has this flower here, a couple of flowers from the, this is from the cut apart. This is one of the ephemera cards. And then I put a matching flower here. So when this is tucked in and stopped, it looks like a little cluster down there. Very easy. And then at Christmas, I left a big photo mat for a Christmas picture. And this is folding up. I need to trim it a little bit. And the 25. I left this plain again for a big picture. And then here's another tri-fold. Oh, actually, no, this one folds out 4 times. Which I don't think I added anything to it, just that one sticker. Okay, and that's held with a magnet. Okay, and then here is, this is just matted with one of the journal cards, and a couple more are tucked on the inside. And then on the back, just a large sheet with the ribbon tucked underneath all the way. It wraps all the way around the spine. These are 2 of the stickers and a flower. The ribbon runs under that, then under the front, and where it ties on the side. And on the front is just a piece of the pattern paper, one of the solids, and then one of the journal cards, and this is up on foam to give it a little dimension. Okay, so I hope that helps. Again, I do have the video, and I'll post it next, of how to make that second insert. Oh, there's so many ribbons in this book. This one here, and I will post that soon. So, and that will pretty much be it for this book. So again, I apologize for losing that footage, and hopefully we'll be back on track soon. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Oops. And I will see you again soon. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and I will be back very soon with the next part of this video.